two things that I didn't go back to. I guess it doesn't matter, but one is that you being you joked about you blaming a victim, but seeing that you could dig your way out of something, and not only are you able to do it, but that's, pardon me if I'm mistaken, I think at least one of your big devices, if not like your thing. To me, that's your thing. Like,
my thing is I go out and I say what I think, and then I realize other people don't think that, and then I'm in a situation, and then I figure my way out of it.
And that becomes the act.
But I don't walk out there going, I'm going to say this.
Of course.
And they're not going to like it. I'm going out there to kill.
Yeah.
All right? I'm going out there to entertain them or do my fucking job so they'll keep giving me spots. Right? So that is my thought process. But I don't have like a... I'm really big on not trying to analyze yourself and trying to figure out... As far as like being a comedian, I don't want to be anywhere in there.
Oh,
I don't want to think anything. I just want to go out there,
be present,
and talk about what I feel like talking about the exact way that I want to talk about it. And all of this liberalism, phony liberalism, which is actually fucking like hardcore liberals' idea of what conservatism is just like this. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like this thing that kind of came in for a minute, where some of the most excruciatingly unfunny people I've ever seen in my life were fucking telling people what they should and shouldn't joke about. It was crazy to me.
Did that change the you digging yourself out? Because people were more...
No, it just never... It's like, why would I take comedy advice from you? You're not even funny.
Right.
Don't you have to be funny? Like, it would be like if I told some guy how to build a fucking house and I don't know how to do it. And they're looking at me like, oh, is that how I should pour the foundation? Who the fuck are you? Do you do fucking construction? No, I don't. Then shut up.
How does that actually get in your way? Because you know that, right? You know people.
No, it didn't get in my way. But I watched, people getting in trouble for stuff. I definitely on like shows would say stuff and then would be thinking like, oh, is somebody gonna think something? And that just made me go harder. Like, I resented that. I mean, look, there's a difference between going up there and just deliberately trying to just like hurt someone, and then there's just like going up there and doing stand up, which is just going up there, emptying your brain of these crazy thoughts in a funny way, and I mean, somebody in the crowd's gonna tell me what my fucking intent was. Without even asking me? So, hey, you said that joke, and I felt it was like this. Well, that's not what I meant by it. Well, that's how I took it. I don't give a fuck. That's on you. That's not on me. That's all your bullshit that happened to you before you came into the club.
That data that you're getting...
No.
The data that you're getting from somebody saying, defining your intent that wasn't the case, is that still something that you're like, oh... So here is a perspective that I didn't consider. I don't agree with it, but it's a perspective that's out there. So now when you're continuing doing this thing, kind of acknowledging that thing, like almost getting a network.
No, if somebody gets bothered, like I'll think about it, and then if I feel like they're right, then I'll adjust how I'm saying it. But that's me. That's up to me, not them. That whole thing where you're turning the keys over to the fucking crowd and they're going to sit there like Simon Cowell, like I'm trying to get signed to their label. It's like I'm not. It's just like... How about I'm not the comic for you? And guess what? There's 10 other fucking people on here. And if overall you liked, 9 out of 10 people, 8 out of 10 people, I think you can get over whoever joked about something.
That's what attracted me to you. That was the thing. It was you.
It's not my good looks.
I think you're fine.
I'm a 6.
I think you're fine. My penis is 7 inches and you're a 9. I saw a comedian being funny.
9, the German word for no.
I saw a comedian being funny because of, instead of in spite of, self-acceptance. And maybe that sounds really corny, but like I'm watching you say what you think with jokes and blah, 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 whatever. But like, this is how I feel. The audience was not on board. And like, no. This is what it is. And it wasn't even that your point of view was something that they agreed with. They just
or even intelligent.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, it was. It was a very great analogy. But it was that they believed you. They believed, oh, this is how he feels, and he's explaining why. I don't agree, but I get it. And I was like, there's like power in. I mean, there's power.
I feel
that.
like they're just like, all right, this guy's a harmless idiot, because that's what I am.
No, that's not what they're thinking. I know that because I didn't.
I
think
you're
that.
doing that Rick thing again.
You don't seem hard. You seem big. You seem big and not harmless. And I mean that in a nice way. I mean, you just.
I got a big head, you know.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown head.
Mm-hmm. That might be what it is. But you just felt you were telling them, fuck you. Ron is the same as Jesus, is basically what you were saying. The story. And they were like, okay.
All right. I got to bring that joke back.
It was, I talked about it for years. I talked about that for years. And then when I saw you do not taking Schwarzenegger's side for cheating, but like talking about all the temptation.
Saying put yourself into his position.
Yeah.
You know, I forget how that one went.
Yeah, you were just saying you don't understand that level of temptation. And that was, I was like, I don't. There are certain times in your life where you hear things for the first time and you realize, I don't know how to, I never was able to empathize with that. And now I know that. It's like, oh, right, people.
Yeah, it takes somebody doing a lot for me to be like, 100% like feeling like I can judge them.